Rolls-Royce is an American soul and R&B group. They are best known for several hit singles during the 1970s including Car Wash, I Wanna Get Next to You, I'm Going Down, Wishing on a Star, and Love Don't Live Here Anymore. Career: the Los Angeles-based group originally comprised Henry Garner, Toral Terry Santial, Lee Quaint Duke Job, Michael Moore, Kenny Copeland, Kenji Brown, Freddie Dunn, and Victor Nix. The group began in the early 1970s, when members of several backup bands from the Watts and Inglewood areas of Los Angeles united under the name Total Concept Unlimited. In 1973, this collective toured England and Japan behind Motown soul star Edwin Starr. Starr introduced them to Norman Whitfield, Motown's psychedelic shaman who was responsible for bringing a progressive funk rock slant to the company, via such productions as Star's War, The Undisputed Truth's Smiling Faces Sometimes, and The Temptations' Papa Was a Rolling Stone. Whitfield, after a decade at Motown, wanted to start a company of his own. He took the TCU Octet under his wing and signed them to his label. The group, now called Magic Wand, began working with Yvonne Fair and became the studio and concert band for The Undisputed Truth. During a tour stop in Miami, Undisputed Truth leader Joe Harris stumbled upon a singer named Gwen Dickey, then a member of a local group called the Jewels. Harris informed Whitfield of his discovery and Dickey was flown to Los Angeles to audition. In Dickey, Whitfield found the ingredient he felt was missing in Magic Wand, a charismatic female singer. He gave her the stage name Rose Norwood. The original band lineup, now complete, prepared their debut album. During this time Whitfield was contacted by film director Michael Schultz, fresh from the success of his first feature, Cooley High. Schultz offered Whitfield the opportunity to score his next picture, Car Wash. Whitfield would utilize the film to launch his new group, and began composing music based on script outlines. He and the band visited the film set, soaking up the atmosphere. This was one of the rare instances in Hollywood in which the music was composed concurrently with the picture instead of after the fact. In the spirit of the soundtrack, the band's name was changed one final time to Rolls-Royce. The name not only referenced the movie's automotive theme, but it also placed Gwen Rose Dickey front and center. Further, it hinted at a touch of class the band strove to bring to 1970s soul funk. The movie Car Wash and the soundtrack were great successes, bringing the group national fame. Whitfield won the Best Music Award at the Cannes Film Festival, and the album received the Grammy for Best Motion Picture Score Album of the Year. Released in late 1976, the soundtrack featured 3 Billboard R&B Top 10 singles, Car Wash, I Wanna Get Next to You, and I'm Going Down. The first of these was also a #1 single on the Billboard Popular Music charts, and I Wanna Get Next to You reached number 10. The group's follow-up album, Rolls-Royce 2, In Full Bloom, produced 2 top 10 singles, Do Your Dance, and Ooh Boy. It also included Wishing on a Star, which for Rolls-Royce was a top 10 hit only in the UK. It became notable elsewhere through its cover versions, including the Cover Girls Top 10 single in 1992. During 1978, they released their third album, entitled Rolls-Royce 3, Strikes Again. And it featured I'm in Love, and Love Don't Live Here Anymore. Both singles entered the Billboard R&B Top 5. Love Don't Live Here Anymore also gained greater exposure through its cover versions, most notably by Madonna in 1984 and 1995. The group followed with a series of modest successes that reached the charts, but never gained the status that their previous songs did. Dickey left the group in April 1980 and the band temporarily disbanded. However, the remaining members regrouped, adjusted the lineup, and kept the group somewhat popular in the UK, where they remained a marquee attraction. Rolls-Royce was featured in the TV1's seasonal series, Unsung during the spring of 2010. The story featured the successes and internal bickering of the group. Dickey, Copeland, Job, Moore and Garner were the only members of the band who gave interviews throughout the program. Dickey now performs as a solo artist in the UK, but mentioned during the interview that she would not mind performing with the group once again. Discography: Car Wash, Rolls-Royce 2, In Full Bloom, Rolls-Royce 3, Strikes Again, Rolls-Royce 4, Rainbow Connection. Cover versions, I'm Going Down, Love Don't Live Here Anymore, Wishing on a Star, I Wanna Get Next to You, Car Wash, Wishing on a Star as the next X Factor single. In addition, Jay-Z recorded his own song, also called Wishing on a Star, for which Gwen Dickey re-recorded some of her original lyrics and was credited as a featured artist. And the song theme from S Express by S Express uses a substantial portion of Is It Love You're After as a sample. References. External links, Rolls-Royce official website, Rolls-Royce at AllMusic, Rolls-Royce on Soul Tracks.